Hachette Audio presents Depraved Devotion, Villains and Vices, Book 1. Written by Morgan Bridges. Read by Ash Beverly and Savannah Thomas.
Chapter 1. Geneva. Ghost is corporeal, a man of flesh and blood. He's not the ethereal being the media has made him out to be, or the elusive poltergeist the police think he is. As a criminal psychologist, I'd say that Ghost is barely human, if you consider the number of people he's admitted to killing. I make my way toward the courthouse steps that are packed full with people. My skin crawls at the idea of unwanted contact with strangers, each touch brought on by pushing and shoving. But it's unavoidable if I want to witness this high-profile arraignment. News reporters, with their cameramen right behind them, wield microphones like batons, nearly assaulting anyone who gets too close. Protesters carry their signs like badges of honor, hoisting the homemade signs into the air, their chanting loud and continuous. Some advocate for the death penalty, despite this being New York City. The other half pleads for mercy on behalf of Ghost, saying his crimes were justified. Without a psychological profile on him, no one can know for sure. I tuck my chin and ball my fists, prepared to do a little pushing and shoving of my own if necessary. I'm almost at the top of the courthouse steps when someone slams into me from behind. My feet trip over themselves as I stumble. Before I can recover, I collide with a stranger. A tall man with dark hair and medium build swings around to face me, his features twisted in a sneer.
You better watch where you're going, bitch.
I step back to gain some distance, but I'm still surrounded by people on all sides, and close enough to make out the scratches on his wrist. They're not from a cat. I apologize, I say calmly. Someone pushed me, and I didn't mean to bump into you.
Save your story for someone who gives a shit.
Fine. When he doesn't give me any indication that he's going to move, I clear my throat. You're in my way. The man glares at me. I glare back. He leans forward, towering over me.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
I square my shoulders and lift my chin, unwilling to back down. I'm getting in that courtroom, come hell or high water. Seeing Ghost in person is an opportunity I won't miss out on because of some asshole with a complex. I keep my gaze locked on the man in front of me, scanning his features for micro-expressions and to analyze his body language for nonverbal cues. He crosses his arms, turning his torso away from me, indicating he's uncomfortable with my challenging him. Due to the curl of his upper lip, along with his use of the word bitch, my intuition says he hates women. It's highly doubtful the deep scratches on his wrists were inflicted by a man he recently attacked. His position on the stair above me gives him a feeling of superiority, so I even the playing field and get on his level, continuing to hold his stare. His brows lift in surprise. You may like to hurt women to gain a sense of control, I say, but you only do it behind closed doors because you're a coward. So either man up and hit me, or get the fuck out of my way. My words have the intended effect. His mouth falls open and he blinks at me. Using his stupefied condition, I slip past him. The crowd of people closes around me, shielding me from his view. I don't stop until I'm in line for the security check. I take a deep breath and release it slowly, trying to rid myself of the adrenaline coursing through my veins. Even though I was pretty sure the man outside wouldn't have hit me, there's never complete certainty when dealing with human beings. Like animals, their behavior can be unpredictable when they're in pain or mentally unstable. The security guard waves a hand at me.
Ma'am, step forward.
I walk through the metal detectors, earn a nod from the officer, and retrieve my purse just as my cell phone begins to ring. While making my way down the hallway and navigating through a crowd that's not as hectic as the one outside, but still too many people for my liking, I look at the screen. Shit. It's Mason. Hello.
Hey, Jen. I'm surprised you answered the phone. You haven't lately.
I pinch the bridge of my nose hard enough to hurt, and to keep my thoughts about his charm to myself. I've been busy. What's up?
I was hoping I could come over to your place tonight. It's been a while.
Mason, you don't need to be coy about wanting sex. He laughs, the sound airy and fake. Like our relationship. I only agreed to the term girlfriend to discourage the guys at the office from hitting on me. I'm more turned on by my work than by men. That's either really pathetic or serves to exemplify the quality of males I've encountered.
I'd love to take you to that new restaurant on 5th Street.
Mason says.
We can order a bottle of wine and spend some time together.
It wouldn't matter if he wined and dined me every night. Our interactions are purely transactional. I let him have sex with me, and he brings me sexual relief. Sometimes. If I don't come, neither does he. I'm busy tonight, I say.
Let me guess. You have another serial killer to profile in order to save lives and whatever.
Yes. You know I love my job. He huffs on the phone. I press my lips together as my annoyance grows. First, he insults my career. Then he acts as though I've inconvenienced him. There's no way I'm having sex with him now.
Fine, Jen. Why don't you call me when you're ready to have sex, or dinner, or both?
Okay. I pull the phone away from my ear just as he says my name. With a shake of my head, I end the call. I don't have time for Mason's childish behavior, not when there's a real man to study. A murderer, to be exact. Today is the first time the public will lay eyes on Ghost in person. The only glimpse anyone has had of him is the single mugshot that's been plastered across every news outlet. His hair is pure white, making it hard to pinpoint his age, but his features place him somewhere in his 30s. His hazel green eyes are bright with intelligence, and his expression is confident. The way he looks at the camera in the picture displays a smirk filled with mockery, as if he's amused by the whole ordeal. Even from a still image, Ghost exudes charisma, a raw magnetism that unnerves me. Then there's the scar on his right cheek, starting at the corner of his eye and slashing down to the edge of his mouth. It does nothing to detract from his physical appearance. If anything, it adds to his appeal. The mark speaks of violence, but also survival. What has he gone through? He's refused every interview, denied every request to tell his story or explain his misdeeds. People all across the country have heard about Ghost and started to romanticize him. They write letters to him, send him gifts, and post on social media about how they'd do anything to be with him. It's off-putting to me as a woman, but fascinating from a psychological standpoint to witness a whole contingent, made up mostly of women, viewing him as a tragic, misunderstood figure, as opposed to the cold-blooded killer he really is. Hybristophilia. The attraction to someone who's committed a heinous crime. It's a twisted form of admiration that's born from a desperate need to connect with someone powerful, even if that power comes from violence. These people believe they see something in Ghost that no one else does.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?